Check me.
What you getting them for?
I'm cool, right? My grandma don't got shit for my check. I'm cool, right? I'm cool. That's my phone. I don't have anything on my grandma. Check me. I'm cool.
This ain't no regular SRT. These Rango on my dear homie.
What? We chasing them. We chasing y'all. Get on the saddle. They scared. Stop playing me, gang. I got 2 guns. Oh, my dear grandma, I got another gun right now. That Cody cross the ass before you fuck. I threw that box of the guns. I call him Johnny. Don't hear what? See, I'm about to see. Put those dumb ass right on the seat. I call him too. I ain't letting off free. I ain't stand no nigga. I don't feet.
This 15-year-old kid was so tapped in, he's hanging out the window with a switch, chasing CPD down the block, flashing them with the lights while 12 is running scared. That was Lil Queso. Shorty was living life in the fast lane, robbing the weed man, crashing out and running these streets with the type of YNs who quote Little Jeff like Bible verses.
Ready? Hey, I got kids. I got kids. I just backed out on his ass. Let him tell he.
Call Lil Queso on the 5 and then we filled him up with said he was talking all that shit.
Come on, you want some weed? Another weed man just got his ass. Look. He say we can come. Big bite, don't play with my brother. Hey, you want this shit? This shit in. Another weed man just got it there. Look.
Real, yeah.
You want this shit and this shit in. Come on.
This shit on the floor.
He had a talent. He was raw with the mic, but on the block, he was moving heavy. Shorty was on point, ready for their ops, but the main ops was already kicking it with him all day. Queso didn't even want the war. He just wanted brotherhood, but he was kicking it with pure snakes. So he ended up backdoored in his own crib, sitting in a chair, watching TV and chilling with his so-called homies. Minutes later, his mama walks through the door and finds her baby boy with a headshot sitting right there in the chair. Whatever you think is going on in Chicago, it's 10 times worse, folks. Before we started, shout out to the real ones who clapped that like button early. Keep rocking with me, gang. You locked in with Hood Edition. Today we deep dive into the story of Lil Queso. Before we even talk about the shorty, we gotta take a look at his background and his family history. Lil Queso's real name was Kenwan Van Pelt, born in 2009. His mama, Robin, is 45 now, and she's a real one too, an OG from the old school. Originally from Auburn, Gresham, she grew up right on 79th. Back then, that block was a heavy mix of GDs, BDs, and Stones from over by Foster Park. Queso's mom had it rough and jumped off the porch early. By 14, she was out here on her own, taking care of herself and running with the notorious set called Killer Ward. She was always hanging with the guys back then, so people in the trenches used to call her a tomboy. Just to give you an example so you get the image, it's like how K.I. from STL used to dress like a boy and stay deep in the mix with the guys. But in her interview with D's Media, Queso's mom stood on it and said she wasn't no tomboy. She was just rough, trench raised, and knew how to stand her ground. See, Killer Ward got deep history. It's a heavy GD set holding down 75th to 81st. It started back in the 90s when the shorties from Pound Town and Maniac City clicked up after a member named Kill Bill got smoked by their main ops, Terror Dome. That war with Terror Dome has been bloody for decades, passing down generations of trauma from fathers to sons. But back when Queso's mom was out there with Killer Ward, the streets had a different rule book. It was rough, yeah, but back then, friends meant family. You ate at each other's houses. You protected each other. Nobody was thinking about snake shit or backdooring the guys. That lacked honor. The streets caught up to Queso's mom, though. She got shot twice, once in the arm and once straight through the stomach. The doctors told her she'd never have kids, but that lead woke her up. It made her sit down and realize the streets didn't love nobody. By 19, she had her first child and went completely ghost on the streets. She beat the odds, chilled out, and had 3 kids. She had her first child in 2000, then she had her second daughter in 2003, and then in 2009, she had a baby boy, Kenwan, Lil Queso. She was working hard ever since to raise him right and teach him what not to do. Raising a young man in Chicago by yourself is a different type of pressure. Queso's dad was locked up since he was a baby, and a boy in the trenches needs that male figure to show him the ropes. But his mama, Robin, was doing it all on her own. She wasn't on social media or checking YouTube. Queso's mom was getting up at 4:30 in the morning every single day, working first shifts just to put food on the table and keep clothes on her kids' backs. When you're working that hard to survive, you don't got time to be scrolling on the net. And Queso hid the truth from his mama. Shorty was keeping secrets. Queso's mom knew the police called her a few times because Shorty was stealing cars, and she constantly warned him, "That ain't safe. Finish school and I'll buy you a ride." But Queso wasn't trying to wait for all that. He jumped off the porch extra early and started claiming 18 Kappa set. Stealing cars was just the surface though. Shorty was way deeper in the streets than his mama ever dreamed. He was out here robbing plugs, trapping, and sliding with big switches. He was doing all the wild crash out things today's YNs do, even chasing CPD down the block while 12 ran scared. Music was in his DNA because his uncles and cousins used to rap, but Queso turned his music into pure war. He started drill rapping. See, Queso knew his mom wasn't going for none of that street shit. If she had known her baby boy was that deep in the mix, she would have sent him out of the city. So like I said, Queso was out here claiming 18 Kappas, which is basically the Lamron shorties, and Alliance holding down 66 in Normal and 56 in Morgan. But out here in the trenches, trying to play both sides between different cliques will get you caught in a blender. And Queso ended up playing the middle, rocking with sets that were ready to crash out on each other. On one side, Queso was locked in and kicking it heavy with PGF, Psycho Gang Family. That's a reckless set of YNs over on 59th and Paulina. They got a whole roster of rappers, hustlers, and car thieves. Their main factor, PGF Nuk, is currently in federal custody for an armed carjacking spree. With Nuk locked up, the main faces of the set are FullyChop, his blood brother PGF Michi, Muda, and Quan Get 'em Gone. They also had FullyChop's cousin Q50WLil50, a shorty originally from Trap City who was claiming PGF heavy. But on the flip side, Queso was also cool with JDG, a ruthless set right on 56th and Morgan. They got members like Jado and JDG T-Man. The internet thinks these sets just play together, but the streets don't work like that. JDG allegedly took a pipe from PGF member Q50. That situation right there sparked major fires and turned the beef completely on between PGF and JDG. But even after the pipe got taken and the war started, Queso stayed playing the middle, keeping it cool with the guys from JDG while still rocking with PGF. Queso was also kicking it with Lil Speedy from BloodHound over on 79th. Lil Speedy was actively beefing with FullyChop and Lil50. Once again, Queso was playing the middleman with direct ops. To make it even messier, Queso was hanging with DMG Scoom from DMG over on 72nd. He was close with Zay Osama and cool with FullyChop, but DMG Scoom had heavy beef with BloodHound Lil Speedy.
Look at my little brother, he just ain't out that bitch so funny and great. My boy back on the street and everything. Come to him, straight, let him know something. Oh, fucking great, you know that.
Hey, look, man, the rack back on lock, man.
The rack back on lock, oh, bro.
Why they shooting?
Yeah, cock it back. It's one hit.
Yeah.
Now put the thing up and try to do it.
What's wrong with it?
I'm for the name of them songs, I beat your ass, little boy. Hey, Speedy, I'll beat the f out of you, little boy. Stop putting for them names in them songs, you broke ass, little boy. No G-Race before we show one of y'all last song. No, I want to dead other nigga.
So after JDG took Lil 50's pipe, Queso made a critical mistake in the trenches. He stayed playing the middle and kept rocking with the JDG guys. Lil Bro was hanging with two gangs, and you can't be doing that unless you want to get backdoored. Because Queso was still kicking it with them guys, FullyChop and the PGFYNs felt the type of way. They cornered Queso and stripped him of his pipe too. Now Queso is out here with no gun, and the beef officially goes up. FullyChop even posted a video mocking Queso heavy, showing the net they took his pipe.
I don't know who you talking to. All I know is you in there, I'll kill your ass. Oh my God, I'm gonna kill your ass.
On my dad, I'm gonna get your gun back.
I'm gonna kill your ass.
My dad, when you saw me, I'm gonna get your gun back.
Who?
You.
Alright, we gonna see.
Alright.
All my niggas do is
Running from home.
no. Watch this. Right back.
Why you don't just throw it? Why you just shoot the 30? Why you don't shoot the 30?
Oh, fuck him. You finna see. You never hold me like this. Come on.
Before that, Queso and FullyChop were cool, but once that pipe got taken, the line was drawn. The shorties in the mix had to choose sides. Queso started getting on the net daily, venting his frustrations and dissing PGF. With that bridge completely burned, Queso started hanging out heavy on 79th with Lil Speedy from BloodHound, and the shorties over there like Fat Drench. The crazy part about all this is that Lil Queso was actually talented as hell on the mic. Lil Bro was genuinely hard. Late in 2024, he dropped that track, Caught Up, and it already ran up 1.5 million. Shorty had the raw drill energy to really make it out and be something major for real. But out here, the music and the streets are glued together. If he just slowed down, stayed out the blender, and focused on the studio instead of playing the middle with direct killers, his whole story could have been different.
Gotta stick no hot on, walk around with different jeans.
Then Lil 50 leaked a hidden video of Queso caught on a wild tape talking to somebody about backdooring Lil Speedy for his Glock 23 or maybe some bands.
I was just mad. No, that second time I did, but just because they said come back.
So what y'all want for Speedy? That one.
I ain't gonna lie, on all my deputies, I'm thinking you and Paradise left the way they were saying come back for.
So y'all want the chop for Speedy, right? The $1,000?
Me personally, I want my 2-3.
Put KB on the phone.
Wait, you seen how that bitch got off from my window? Man, KB is on the video, you can't just get your police ass on.
Queso said all that and was still pulling up with Speedy and letting him right into his house like they were brothers. Lil Bro put that bad karma straight on himself. He was playing a dangerous game, thinking he could move sneaky under Speedy while Speedy acted like he didn't know what was going on. How do you try to drop a bag on a man and then turn around and willingly let that same dude right into your own crib to chill, kick it, and play games? The wild part is, Queso didn't like Lil Speedy, and Speedy didn't really like him either, but they were still out here rocking with each other. Right around that time, FullyChop hopped on Instagram to taunt and troll Queso over his stolen pipe. He posted a story saying, "Took his switchy, tried to trade. I am not a snake, but he a backdoor." Right after, he posted a picture of Queso's gun, captioning it, "I'm a riding in an Uber with somebody gun on me." Queso Hope on his own story posting, Everybody not your crowd, the first ever time I get that feeling. Then he dropped a video claiming the PGF guys were actually trying to give his pipe back because they knew he was gonna spin on them.
You was just saying, I'm gonna give it back. Cause you niggas know, come on now, but guess what? I wasn't giving y'all no chance to get shit back cause I don't want shit back, nigga. If you stole something from me, nigga, I don't want it back. On all my dummies, nigga, I got 2 guns. Stop playing with me, gang. I got 2 guns. On my dead grandma, I got another gun right now. Right now. You niggas ain't up shit. You asked for shells. On all my dummies, you texting people ask for shells. Y'all ain't even got enough shots to beef with me, nigga. Y'all don't want to get into it with my hood right now. On all my dummies.
But Lil 50 wasn't having it. He jumped on IG to mock Queso heavy, flashing the stolen pipe on camera and saying, "Stop doing all that bapping, little boy. We was finna give it back to you, but now it's that
Right
one
now, all my
hunter."
dummies.
Dead grandma, little boy. We took your fucking gun game. Stop acting like we didn't have your gun. You kept on checking me, but whole time I had your fucking gun. Stop doing all that back on that. There's no.
Look, we loaded. And on social, we told you your gun was stuck in your face.
There's no. Y'all niggas did what y'all did earlier, and now y'all gotta pay the consequence.
Come on, your shit took.
Y'all niggas did what y'all did earlier, now y'all gotta pay the consequence on my dead grandma. That's all I gotta say.
Queso fired back with another video, claiming he asked around to see who was actually holding his pipe, but nobody would man up and admit it.
Nigga just lied on social. On my dead grandma, the nigga said he just told me the gun was stuck in my face and he never ever said that. He said, on social case, so I don't got your gun. You know, come on, gang, I don't got your gun. And then, on my dead grandma, the nigga in the background talking don't even got his gun right now. And he said, on Kamari, I don't got your gun. Every nigga in there said they have my shit. On my dead brother, them niggas be lying. Them niggas is goofies.
To make it even messier, DMG Lil Ksoo started spamming Queso's phone, sending him pictures of his own stolen pipe just to troll him. But the streets move fast. Even after all that pipe drama, Queso kept hanging out heavy on 79th with Lil Speedy and the BloodHound shorties. But soon after clicking with them, Queso got locked up. While he was behind the wall on Juvie, Lil 50 ended up losing his life in an alley on 66 in Champlain. See, Lil 50 was originally from Trap City, but he claimed PGF heavy because that's who he grew up with. But PGF was locked in with Shorty Mob, and Shorty Mob is locked in with BloodHound, and everybody knows BloodHound hates Trap City. Long story short, Lil 50 got killed over street politics, but it wouldn't have happened if he just picked a solid side.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely smoking Speedy. I work that.
Everybody a new pack of the day.
Came around flexing.
All type of shit, all fed.
We went back there and we went to go look at my little brother. And 50 eyes was still open, G. When you dead, your eyes be closed. 50 eyes was still open with the breathing mask on. He didn't have none down his neck or none of that. He just had the breathing mask on. Y'all know when they put the breathing mask on you, or whatever the case may be. And his eyes was still open, but it's like he was just stuck. And then as soon as I said he was dead, he not dead, a minute later, I know that I'm from the screen recording. Okay. A minute later, a tear dropped down from his eye, and his eyes closed. So that's how I knew he passed away after that. And I even told them, I'm like, y'all didn't work on my little brother. So I get into it with the hospital. I leave out the hospital. Yes, I got angry, and
The minute Queso beat his case and walked out of juvie in October, he was stuck on house arrest with that ankle monitor on. But that didn't stop him from hopping straight on the net, trolling Lil 50's death heavy. He even hopped on a song, openly shouting out Lil 50's alleged killer, Lil Tay from Trap City.
To blow, we fall to the ground, we give him some more. Long Lil Tay, this shirt the soul. We fucking them up from the hunt to low. Niggas be bitch, they getting exposed. He did it in the alley, I just cannot go. Niggas be beefing on.
That trolling escalated the war between Queso and FullyChop's crew to a whole different level. While Queso was clapping back on the net, his homie Lil Speedy hopped on IG saying, "I'm king of snake. I have no friends. I'm just saying, watch me work." See, back when Queso and FullyChop were cool, Queso had shared his live location with him. In the trenches, sharing your low is life or death, and Queso made the fatal mistake of completely forgetting he never turned it off.
Straights a car.
Car.
Yeah, they got one of their cars from them cars. They had 2 straights, so we knew what one was that. Cause Lil Queso, he was sharing his load with me, folks. He didn't know he was sharing his load with me. I'm folding them.
Just 2 days before the hit, FullyChop used that exact location to pull up to Queso's house with his crew. A video popped up on the Fully Switch IG page showing 3 men holding switches, flashing their beams right at Queso's window, showing him they were right outside his front door. Even with death knocking at his door, the internet bapping was still going. Just 18 hours before he got smoked, FullyChop posted a snippet of a new music video. Queso replied directly to it, typing, "Your homie is dead f***ing goofy, go pick his dreads." FullyChop ignored Queso and replied straight to Lil Speedy's earlier King Snake post, typing, "I got love for some snakes," letting the net know he was cool with Speedy. Then came the final warning. The night before his murder, Queso got a phone call from Jada Lil 50's sister. Jada spent the whole call treating Queso, telling him multiple times that he was going to be with her dead brother soon, straight up warning him that they were coming to get him.
I'm finna call him on 50 phone just to scare the f out of him. Let me go get a charger. I'm finna be back in. You got scared, didn't you? You got scared. Yeah, I know your ass got scared. Yeah, I know your ass got scared. That's fine. He gonna come get your ass. You gonna be on the phone. He gonna be with you. Y'all gonna be with each other soon. And you know he gonna beat your ass. You know he gonna f*** you up. You better hope let's say help you up there.
To understand how Queso's story ended, you gotta understand how the circle shifted. After Queso fell out with FullyChop and Jada, he started getting tighter with Lil Speedy and the BloodHound shorties. Queso's mom had never even seen these dudes before, except for the week before when she allowed Queso to have a few friends over so she could cook for them for Thanksgiving. She fed them, welcomed them into her crib, completely unaware of the snake energy walking through her door. Fast forward to December 3rd. FullyChop, Quan Get 'Em Gone, and DMG Lil Scoon were lurking. They didn't move recklessly. They pulled up to Queso's block on Marquette and Parnell and stalked the house, waiting in a nearby alley. Inside the house, Queso's mom woke up for work. Queso wasn't in his room, which immediately upset her because he was stuck on house arrest with that ankle monitor. Instead, she found Queso's friend, Lil Wick, just sitting in her front room. She asked where Queso was, and Wick told her he went to the store. See, Queso and Lil Speedy were out riding around. His mom called him, but he didn't answer. She texted him furious, "Why is you outside? You ain't even supposed to be out." Queso texted back saying he left the house because he knew she was leaving for work and didn't want to get locked out. That was the last text she ever got from her son. When Queso and Speedy finally pulled back up to the house and parked, FullyChop's crew was waiting. Right there in the parking lot, words were exchanged, pipes were drawn, and a wild shootout erupted. Bullets flew, windows shattered, but nobody died right then. FullyChop's crew spun off, but that parking lot bang-out lit a match under a powder keg of pure paranoia. In the trenches, when a bang-out happens at your front door, everybody starts looking sideways. And Lil Speedy was a self-proclaimed king snake who trusted nobody. Speedy knew FullyChop's crew had tracked them down too easily. What Speedy didn't know was that Queso had made the fatal mistake of leaving his live location sharing turned on with FullyChop from months ago. Because FullyChop had Queso's low, his crew could see exactly where Queso and Speedy were kicking it. But Speedy didn't look at the phone settings. He looked at Queso. Speedy felt played. He convinced himself that Queso or Wick had deliberately dropped their low to FullyChop to get him backdoored. Plus, the streets say Speedy had already seen that leaked tape where Queso was talking about dropping a bag and backdooring him for his Glock 23 or some bands. Tensions and paranoia were at an all-time high. Speedy wasn't taking any chances. Later that morning, around 10 a.m., Speedy and Wick were back at the crib arguing heavy. In the heat of the moment, Speedy dropped his own load of fat drench, telling him to pull up and wait outside in the getaway car. Speedy walked back up to Queso's door, acting like everything was completely smooth. He knocked and told Queso he forgot his other phone inside his room. Queso, completely blind to the snake energy, unlocked the back door, let Speedy back inside, and walked right back to his seat. Queso sat down, completely relaxed, holding a stack of money in his hand. He never saw it coming. Allegedly, Lil Speedy walked up behind him, pulled his pipe, and head-tapped Queso point blank. The gunshot rang out, and the doors of the residence flew open. Witnesses saw the teens who were chilling inside scatter and sprint down the street in pure panic. After Lil Speedy allegedly killed Queso, he ran straight out the house, hopped into the getaway car with Fat Drench, and they sped off. Around 11:35 a.m., Queso's mom was walking up the stairs to her apartment. She had left work early after only 4 hours because she had a terrible gut feeling that something wasn't right. She had even stopped at the store to buy groceries to cook for her baby. As she walked up, her cat was outside and started rubbing all over her feet. She looked up and saw the back door and the screen door were wide open. She walked inside, calling out for him. "Damn, Kenwan, he done left the doors open and ran out of here." She stepped into the room, and there he was. Queso was sitting right there on the floor. At first glance, it just looked like he was asleep, sitting peacefully. She walked up closer to him, and the brutal reality hit her. She completely lost it. Her baby was dead, sitting on the floor with a bullet hole in his head, still clutching his money in his hand. Through the tears and panic, Queso's mom called 12. When the Chicago police processed the scene, they found a dozen shell casings out in the parking lot from the shootout with FullyChop. But inside Queso's bedroom, they found just one single shell casing. Right next to his body, they found a cell phone, the exact phone Lil Speedy claimed he forgot, allegedly just to get back through the door and execute him.
A 15-year-old shot inside a home in Inglewood.
It happened just a few hours ago on Parnell Avenue near Marquette Road. Our Sharday Gray joins us live with details. Sharday.
Yeah, Jim and Marie, we briefly spoke to family members with tears in his eyes. The family member could only say this: "That was my stepson." Take a listen. Scanner Traffic explains who discovered the boy.
Caller stated she came home, believes her 15-year-old son passed away with a lot of blood inside the unit.
A heartbreaking discovery no parent ever wants to find. We noticed nearly a dozen shell casings scattered in the parking lot of this apartment building in Inglewood. Police say around 11:30 this morning near 67th and Parnell, a 15-year-old boy was found unresponsive inside a building with a gunshot wound to the head. The victim was pronounced dead on scene. Police say this is a homicide investigation. 6th Ward Alderman William Hall says he lives nearby and says in a statement, "Today our hearts are shattered. The senselessness killing of a 15-year-old child in Inglewood is a pain that words cannot fully capture. This was someone's son, someone's brother, someone's whole world, and now their family is left to endure an unimaginable loss." This is the second teen found shot and killed inside of a home in the Chicago area in a roughly 12-hour span. The victim has not been identified yet.
Later on, the internet would start bapping, claiming Queso got smoked while playing video games. But his mom shut all that down. He didn't even own a console. He was caught completely off guard by someone he called a brother. The minute the hot lead cooled, the net went completely toxic. In Chiraq, the cycle never stopped spinning. Shorties celebrating shorties catching head taps, grinning over the next man's demise.
You know I'm on a block.
That's my shit, though.
You know I'm on a block. Where we see at?
Big shit. Eat pizza.
Eating pizza on a block.
Feel good, you leave it on?
Wish a nigga would play. Come on, dear, come on.
Right before the back door swung open, Queso had posted his last meal on his IG story. Just a regular burger and fries. But the moment he passed away, FullyChop screenshotted that meal and made it his profile pic. The PGF shorties, PGF Muda, and Quan Get 'Em Gone and other members immediately jumped on the net, laughing heavy and mocking Queso's name. Lil Speedy hopped on his IG story and dropped 3 hat emojis, letting the whole city know exactly whose work that was. He didn't just leave it on the net either. Speedy dropped a track, remaking it over and over to clear up the rumors. The net was bapping, saying Queso died playing video games, but Speedy rapped the absolute truth, admitting Lil Bro died right in his seat with money in his hand. The crazy part? Nobody on earth knew Queso was clutching that cash except his grieving mother and the killer who left him there.
Ball niggas down dressed in all black, I'm tryna work my button. Dissing on the neck, come through they block, hop out and get it bustin'. They say he died while playing the game, hell no, he died with money. Ain't gon' say no names or pour no fingers, they out here this pumpkin. They shot the crib up 30 minutes later on working button.
The said Lamron stepped up, showing love to Queso and claiming him as one of their own.
Lil Queso, when Lil Queso passed away, it had a lot of fans confused on if he was from Lamron or another block when he was alive, because the block he claimed was 66 and normal, and people thought that was Lamron territory.
Yeah, no, I ain't gonna lie. They shorty them got their own shit going on, you know? Ain't gonna lie. But long live shorty though. No bullshit. Yeah, long live my shorty, man. Ain't gonna lie, listen, I ain't gonna lie for them. I ain't too much on him, I ain't gonna lie for, but that's brother them people.
So y'all was cool with Queso?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
I'm for them. Ain't gonna lie, we f***ing JDG no, I ain't gonna lie.
But since you said
even Jada flipped the switch. Despite Queso spending months dissing her dead brother Lil 50, the minute Queso got died, she hopped on the net to show him love.
I want to say, I know y'all wanted me to get on here, this or whatever you want to call it, talk about the situation that happened, or whatever. But I'm not going to do that. And it's the reason I'm not going to do it. For one, I'm being a bigger person about the situation. Even though Queso had dissed my little brother and was saying all type of stuff, it's like, it's more of a backstory on that. And I know why he was doing that. I'm not saying it's right for him to do it or anything, but I'm just saying, like, I know both sides of their story. Because, like, if 50 was alive, 50 would have did the same thing towards him. But I hate they even got to that point where they had to be this, oh, my cousin this, my cousin that. Because even when they both was alive, I was both telling them, like, I dislike all this stuff even like that. Like, all the stuff that happened was not even supposed to go like that. Like, I've been telling them, like, they don't need to trust the people that they with, nothing like that. Yes, the situation that happened with Queso is totally crazy. Like, that's the definition of you cannot trust people. And I keep telling y'all this, and I keep trying to tell them this. No matter how cool you with somebody, you cannot trust them. Like, it don't matter. People are really backdoor. Yes, Queso is my little cousin. Yes, he was dissing 50. Yes, he totally wrong. I feel like he should have never, like, got out of jail and did all that. But at the same time, I was trying to be understanding. And y'all know, like, Queso was getting under my skin really a lot. Like, to the point I was going off on him on the internet, too. That's what I always do, go back and forth with him on the internet. Then it's another thing I need to clear up real quick before I get back to that. Anybody you see me say something to that speak on my little brother is someone that was in my household and that I know personally. You will never see me arguing with nobody that was really into it with, or whatever y'all want to call it. Y'all might say, oh, Jada, you grown, you need to be grown about the situation. Let your brother pass away, and people just dissing him.
At the end of the day, Queso was just way too friendly. All he had to do was chill. He already got took down once, but he was still out here looking for friends and letting snakes inside his mama's crib. In Chiraq, trust is temporary. Leaving your location on is a death sentence. Lil Bro didn't get smoked by his ops. He got packed up by a dude he just broke bread with at Thanksgiving. But truth is, Queso got himself killed. If you planning to backdoor snake like Speedy, why talk about it? Why tell people your playbook and let that tape leak? Speedy saw the video, peeped the play, and moved first. You can't put that wicked energy out there and not expect it to swing back. These shorties are turning into killers every day, and they backdoor as hell. R.I.P. and long live Queso. Condolences to his mama and his family. This is Hood Edition. We out.